Hi everybody, my name is Michael Griffin and I'm the President and CEO of ClientLook CRM. And over the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to tell you why we believe that ClientLook, which is the culmination of my experience as a broker, as a tech entrepreneur, and as a CRM user over the last 20 years, is the best solution you could use for your business. ClientLook has exploded over the last couple of years, and we're told it's the most actively used CRM in our industry now. And we've got subscribers in more than 1,500 cities in 7 countries. And despite all this growth, we're able to maintain a renewal rate of 98%. So if you come on board with ClientLook, you'll be joining a big, loyal community of subscribers that we're extremely grateful for. So let me show you why the ClientLook experience is so special. The question I want you all to ask yourself is, why do I need a CRM? Now, I'm the first guy to tell you that a CRM could be the single most impactful technology tool you could ever implement. But I'd also tell you that it's just as likely to be the worst technology investment of your career. The truth is, more than half of all CRM implementations fail, and that's really bad. I've seen companies literally dump tens of millions of dollars into big name solutions only to walk away from them when nobody logs in. Worse yet, there are lots of companies out there that continue to pay for CRMs that aren't being used. If this is your company, then you need to cut your losses and find a solution that works now. You're missing out. So in my experience, a CRM fails for 2 pretty simple reasons. So number 1, there's a feature mismatch. Either the CRM is overly complex or it just didn't do enough. But most often, it's reason number 2, time. Maintaining the CRM each day required too much time with all the data entry. Now, this potentially massive time requirement of a CRM is the most underappreciated factor when selecting a solution. And I'm going to show you why ClientLook is the only CRM designed to help you stay focused on deal making and not data entry. So we work really hard to create an amazing experience for ClientLook subscribers. And it's important to us because many of these companies have been burned pretty badly in the past. And ClientLook is unique because it's not an add-on to anything else. And this lets us innovate features that nobody else can. So here's a quick list of some of the ways that ClientLook is reinventing the typical CRM experience. So high conversion costs. So data conversion is a profit center for some companies, but at ClientLook, most data conversions are free. Extended onboarding time. So some users describe waiting literally for months for their accounts to be ready. The typical ClientLook account is ready within 24 hours. Huge learning curve. Now, training is another profit center for some companies, but not at ClientLook. In fact, our goal is to create a training-free experience that's so intuitive that you'll never need help. Painful ongoing data entry. Now, this is the factor that kills most CRM implementations. And at ClientLook, you'll rely on a big team of virtual assistants to do data entry for you, and it's free. We like to say that if you're not using ClientLook, then you're working too hard. Lack of adoption. So if your current CRM is suffering from low adoption, then get out now. Our users tell us that they contribute more data to ClientLook in a single week than they did in an entire year with their old solution. ClientLook gets used. So let's jump right into ClientLook. I'm going to show you 4 main modules where we really shine. So we'll start with contacts. One of the most fundamental things you'll do with a CRM is contact management. So let's run through some common scenarios to show you how ClientLook is changing the way the industry manages contact data. First example, you have a stack of business cards that you need to input. So the traditional way is to manually enter them. That's really time consuming though, and time is money. So with ClientLook, you simply snap a photo of a business card and email it to the virtual assistant team that's standing by to service your requests. You might even enter some notes or a follow-up date on that card. Soon, you'll receive an email confirmation that your new contact was added. Next, you get a lead via email from one of your online listings. Again, you need to plug away at the manual data entry, or worse yet, you'd ignore it altogether considering the effort involved. With ClientLook, you simply forward that lead to the VA team. They can even schedule a follow-up call for you. And if the lead is coming from a listing on Commercial Search or Xceligent's website plugin Direct, Then the VA team can receive these leads automatically. Nobody falls through the cracks. Now, my last example is importing. You have a spreadsheet of new prospects. Typically, you'd use some import utility, try to map up all the fields and hope you don't get duplicates. Well, at ClientLook, you just email that file to the VA team. They'll take care of everything for you. So now you're cranking and you're making lots of calls and you're meeting with clients and you're on the move. It's critical that you log the outcome of all of this activity into your CRM. So diligent brokers will spend time each night or over the weekend to catch up. But it's definitely a mistake to dedicate vital business hours to all that data entry. The problem is, if you don't do this work, then you're on the path to CRM failure, guaranteed. So at ClientLook, we don't expect you to do this kind of work. It's not worth your time, but somebody has to, right? Simply phone in your updates to the VA team. Leave voicemails with the outcome of any meeting. Give them instructions for scheduling follow-up activities. Do this from your car. Do this from the lobby of your next appointment. Just stay focused on deal making. Any data entry is a huge cost. And it's a cost that's far bigger than any CRM subscription fee you'll pay. And nobody wants that. Now let's talk about property tracking. This is a popular feature among commercial real estate CRMs. You create a property inventory database of the properties you care about. So you either manually enter these records or maybe you import them. Like contacts, though, the data entry is a big problem. There's a bigger problem with properties, though. The data you work so hard to collect becomes stale. You can't spend your critical deal-making time trying to keep the data current, though, either. But you just can't ignore it, since this is such an important part of your business. So this dilemma has been a lingering issue with CRMs in our industry for as long as I can remember, and nobody's been able to solve this until now. So another big ClientLook exclusive is integration with Xceligent. If you're in an Xceligent market, then you can subscribe to their research service to receive real-time updates for properties right inside ClientLook. You'll always have the most recent availability and comps and images and ownership and even tenants without lifting a finger. It's like having 500 plus researchers working hard day and night to update the properties you care about. You can even instantly download any record from a database of more than 1 million Xceligent properties. You won't spend another minute of your own time on property research again. This is how you want to work. If you've got listings, then you'll use ClientLook to track those listings and rely on the VA team to keep your data current. It's like having your own personal listing secretary. You can even electronically send your listings to services like BuildOut or Commercial Search. Next, we'll talk about managing your deals and pipeline. So one of the big challenges you have as a broker is communicating with your clients during the term of your assignment. This typically involves creative ways of organizing your emails and activities, your documents. Each month is often a mad scramble to assemble your client reports. Well, at ClientLook, you're able to offer a level of client service that's so differentiating that you'll use it in your pitches to win business. Everything about ClientLook is designed to help you organize and report deal-related activity. This includes all your calls, your meetings, the documents, and even your emails. You're able to offer your clients a free portal in which they can access anything in ClientLook that you choose to share with them. You're more responsive and your clients receive better service. The main thing is that you expend very little effort making it all happen. Again, you stay focused on deal making and leave traditional CRM challenges like client activity reporting to ClientLook. Okay, the last thing I'll show you is our mobile app. So this is in final testing now, and it's so cool. I've got to show you some of the key features. The first thing is simplicity. There is no training for this app. It's easy, it's intuitive, and it's got everything you need to run your entire business right on your phone. Now, one of the ways I know I'll be using the ClientLook app is to browse this feed of updates and emails posted by my team. It's really great. The other really cool thing is that your clients will have free access to this app as well. Imagine being able to tell them that they can receive real-time mobile updates on their deals. Oh, and we also build in Xceligent integration too. While you're in the field, you can pull up a ClientLook building and see Xceligent's updated research on availability, comps, ownership. There's even a real-time tenant roster for every building with phone numbers, contact names, and email addresses. It's the ultimate mobile prospecting tool. We also build it in a direct link to the virtual assistant team. You just click a big button and start talking. It transmits your voice recording to the team so they can complete your tasks even more quickly. Okay, before I go, I have to show you this CRM cost analysis. So I want everyone to try this. This is a tool we've used for a long time internally, and we finally made it available on our website. This analysis helps you understand, in very simple terms, the real cost of any CRM you might be considering. Just go to clientlook.com, click the pricing link at the top. It factors in all the hard costs like the subscription fee and conversion and training costs, but more importantly, it takes into account the cost of your time. You have to include this. And, as I'm sure you probably know, the way that you invest the limited amount of time that you have makes all the difference to your success. This analysis helps quantify the investment that CRM requires very clearly. Please try it out. Well, that's it. Here are some of the details about getting a free trial of ClientLook or scheduling a demo. There's a link to our real cost CRM cost analyzer, as well as our monthly and annual subscriptions rates there as well. And just to confirm, the virtual assistant service is included free with ClientLook subscriptions. So we get that question all the time. So thanks for your attention, everybody, and we look forward to welcoming you as a ClientLook subscriber soon.